Let us now shift our attention to the strategic vision and recommendations document entitled Achieving Service Quality Through People. It is based on the high-quality body of research described earlier in this presentation and fortified by the contributions of many tourism experts. The strategy is authored by Professor Thomas Baum, an internationally recognized authority in tourism human resources, who has incorporated cutting-edge knowledge of known best practices and applied them specifically to the LAO PDR context. The strategy, most importantly, provides the necessary structure and framework for cooperation in which all stakeholders are encouraged to combine their energies and resources to meet the vision of achieving service quality through people. In order to achieve the vision, 3 pillars have been developed to provide the necessary institutional framework for implementation of the strategy. They have evolved from a review of international best practices and the LAO PDR tourism situation analysis. Collectively, they form the mechanism for the various stakeholders to contribute to the overall objective of achieving service quality by 2020. Pillar 1 is about leadership and provides the tactical expertise that will be required in order to keep the strategic objectives of the vision moving forward at maximum efficiency and effectiveness. At the core of this pillar is the LAO National Tourism Administration, which in its role as the leading government institution in charge of tourism in the country must play the role of conductor and orchestrate the various stakeholders to work in concert with one another towards a common vision. The LNTA must be the aggregator of expertise and must work to drive supporting mechanisms that will encourage the realignment of national policy that is supportive of a greater focus on quality, people, and human development. Pillar 2 provides the framework under which the various stakeholders come together. This group includes, but is certainly not limited to, private enterprises, other government agencies, education providers, international donors, and tourism sector associations. The pillar calls for the formation of an implementation commission, which through the establishment of a work plan will guide and supervise closely all efforts made in the development and implementation of the strategy. Subcommittees will be formed with the mandate of fulfilling specific components of the overall action plan. Supporting financial resources will be sought through international donor organizations, the private sector, and the government. Pillar 3 is about quality assurance and quality control, and aims to operationalize an education and training mechanism for the LAO hospitality and tourism industry. A leading element of this strategic pillar will give priority to the development of a national hospitality and tourism training center in Vientiane, and subsequently in key locations around the country. This hardware will be supported by the development of requisite software in the form of curricula, learning resources, and teachers. Through this network of education and training providers, 2 distinct categories of trainees and students will be targeted. The first group will be entrants to the industry, for which the research suggests that there will be nearly 25,000 over the next decade. A second group consists of the existing labor force of 17,000 who require upgrading of their craft and service skills. A particular focus of retraining will be on the need to develop a national service culture elaborated under the vision, with an emphasis on English language skills. Ladies and gentlemen, the road to service quality is a complicated one to navigate. It will require the commitment of many in the form of technical and financial resources. The launch of this strategy is a first milestone, and as the ideas and concepts presented in these important strategic documents begin to form a common mindset on the future direction of LAO PDR's tourism, rest assured that Project LAO 020 will continue to contribute to building the required foundations for achieving tourism service quality in this country. As part of this effort, 19 energetic, highly qualified teachers have been recruited and are currently undertaking advanced studies in Luxembourg and Singapore. Upon their return to LAO PDR in late 2011, they will form the core team of teachers and trainers at the soon-to-be-built National Tourism and Hospitality Training Center.